Hi Robin with Oxy-Dry. Here we are. This carpet is 15 years old or so, and you can see it's got very significant pooling and shading. It is pretty grubby too, and it's actually very loose. There's lots of ripples and buckles in it all over the place, and apparently they've had it tightened up twice over the years. So I guess they've got an ongoing issue going here, but anyway, I'll show you the pooling and shading right there. I showed it to them, and then look at that, disappears. Same over here. Yeah. Anyway, quite pronounced traffic lanes. When I vacuumed, quite a lot of dust. I had to really be very careful with the edges and corners especially. So I've cleaned under the couch and that chair, put it back. This one we're not moving. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and see what we can do here. I also did these mats here, but haven't done underneath them yet. Anyway, let's go to work. I did bring in the green stripe Astro turf. I wasn't sure it was going to be the right choice. I thought I'd give it at least start off with it, and as you can see, it seems to be working very well. I thought it, well, yeah, this is an older carpet, and yeah, look at that. It's really pulling the soil out of there pretty nicely there, actually. So I think it's the right choice, and it's the Astro turf is going to give it a good scrubbing. I did bring in a Iron Man and a Hog's Hair as well, but I don't think we need that. This is working really well. I did boost a little bit. I put some about an ounce and a half or so of Revive Rocket into my usual Nanomax 1.5 ounces per gallon mix. And I did spray the more obvious traffic lanes with Suspend. But yeah, this is working really well. I wasn't sure if it was the right choice, but I thought, well, I'm going to give it a try. I'm finding the AstroTurf pad is really doing very well. Right? Yeah, I think this is yeah, it's cleaning great actually. And of course they have had it cleaned, I'm sure, a few times. Funny, I've had this happen quite a few times over the years. I come into the door with my spotter tray and my vacuum, and when I give the guy the price, he's looking at the vacuum and says, is that what you're going to clean the carpet with? It's like, no. I said I'm going to vacuum the carpet with that first. Then I'm going to clean it. So, I've had people ask that question many times. I don't know if you noticed there when I opened that closet door, the floor of the closet there is just covered in dust. So that gives you an indication as to the how well the carpet is actually getting taken care of. And I did vacuum all the edges and everything as much as I could, getting as much of the dust out as I could, of course. get the slack around the corner here. There's quite a bit of fading on the carpet as well, so I can't fix that, obviously. I did show them the pooling and shading and explain it to them, and they seem to understand. Okay. They actually hadn't moved an awful lot when I got here. I had to sort of get them to move more stuff. Even so, they still left quite a bit around, laying around. I just still had to pick up. So, but anyway, that's the way it goes. There's a basement I got to do in this, and some steps as well. So this is actually a pretty big job. This apparently this room is older. The carpet in here is older than the rest of the house, so I guess it's around 20 years old, maybe even more than that. It's really worn in the doorway there. I pointed that out to them, and so they understood that. There's a bleach stain there. Should confess to that. A little bit of a line there. So we'll go over that a little bit more here. I have to decline the cookies if they offer me some here. Imagine how stale and dusty they'd be in there. Getting in there. Not good. Oh, that's gone. Other than that corner right there, which I can get with the rag here. Oh, I need to get some more on there. There. Gone. Okay. I'm doing about half a dozen or so little mats, and I don't do them for free usually. Sometimes I will. Depends if there's only like a couple I will, but yeah, there's too many here to do them for free, so I added $50 to the bill because it's going to take me. It takes time. Okay, we'll get the rooming tool here. When I vacuumed underneath here, there was a lot of dust. Yeah. A lot of dust. Okay, we'll back out of here. There actually are very few stains on the carpet, which is nice. It does have quite a bit of soiling, but as far as stains go, there's very few that I found, so that's nice. Downstairs is a completely different carpet. It's a very short pile. Looks like almost a commercial grade level loop. So that'll go pretty fast. Ooh, somebody likes their shoes. Huh. Okay. So let's turn around. We'll head back down the hall. And we'll switch gears. Go high speed. And work my way back down the hallway. Yeah, this carpet's looking really good. Not bad for a 15-year-old carpet with a lot of wear on it. The real wear patch right where I'm at right now. They had a mat there, and then the closet's right here. So they come in obviously and take their shoes on and coats off, and you know, on and off and whatever. So there's a real patch of wear right where I'm at. $30 I guess. No, yeah, no, they've lived here 30 years. But the carpet's about 15 or 16 years old. So what we'll do is we'll stop in a sec. We'll take a look at the pad, and then I'll continue on. Okay, let's have a look. Oh my, oh my, oh my, look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's black. that's what it looked like when I started. I'm going to do a B-side or an Iron Man on here. So anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.